What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony Mack. Return of the Mack. What's happening, man? What's up, YouTube? I know I haven't dropped a video in almost a month. And look, y'all, I missed y'all. I really did. I apologize. Sorry, had to take care of some things. But your boy is back. But I'm happy that I did have a break because I wanted a kind of break between talking about football in basketball. Right now, the NFL is over with. I'm sorry, my 49ers lost. Yes, it's heartbreaking. And yes, I still believe the only reason we lost is because Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce. I feel like if she didn't bring in her 387 billion fans, the 49ers would have won. I realize that the NFL want to be the WWE. I don't care if y'all don't feel that. That's how I'm feeling because I'm a sore loser. Anyway, y'all, man, how y'all been? Your boy is back, and I'm back to talk about basketball. Yes, I'm in my barber attire because I am a barber. I cut hair, and I'm here to talk about a discussion that shakes up the barbershops all across America. If your barbershop quiet and is having a dull moment, all you got to do is stop and say, LeBron James the GOAT, and I don't care how you feel. And that's going to get the whole shop going crazy because cats that look like me, my age, and got haircuts like this, don't want to hear that. All we gonna holler about is Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan. That boy like Brian James ain't got nothing on Michael Jordan. So I wanted to bring this discussion to y'all and hear what y'all think about it, or at least give my opinion of it. All right? First, very simple. LeBron the GOAT, in my opinion. LeBron James is the newfound GOAT, in my opinion. And I'm gonna break that down for y'all in just a second. But this ain't no slight against Michael Jordan. First and foremost, y'all, cats my age, us people born in the 80s and the 70s, in the early 90s, all right? My generation, I'm talking to us. I get that the 90s had better rap. I get that black women were more respectful. I get that, all right, certain things weren't always great in the 90s, but we had a few things like the music, the dress code, the sitcoms, you know what I'm saying, that were better. But I'm with the youngsters in their parade of, we tired of y'all bringing up 90s and 80s basketball. I'm riding with the youngsters. Because a lot of times we think just because it was our generation, it was better just because it was our generation. We can't explain it. Like, I can get if somebody say, okay, all right, Tony, if you're going to go modern versus old school, let's talk rap, right? What rapper today is profound as Tupac? You got me there, touche. Who's this is diverse, this Ice Cube and Master P with going from being dope rappers to making movies and stuff like that of today? I give you that. Okay, y'all, we had a few little influential people back in the 90s. I get all of that. I get all of that. But that ain't got nothing to do with basketball. That ain't got nothing to do with your eyes. So when we watching Steph Curry's, right? When we watching the Kyrie Irvings of the world, when we're watching the Giannis Antetokounmpos of the world, what player in the 90s can we say match them skill for skill as far as impressive? Right? And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Reggie Miller can shoot just as good as Steph, if not better. Yeah, but was he as great as creating his own shot as Steph Curry while pulling those jump shots? That's all. Was he as that? Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we done seen athletic people like Antetokounmpo. What about Sean Kemp? Sean Kemp was running through that, dunking on everybody in the 90s, sliding through that. Oh, yeah, but can he run the offense like Antetokounmpo? Or was Gary Payton doing it? And I'm not no diss to the 90s, man. First, let me bring it back to the proverbial GOAT conversation. Who's the GOAT of basketball? Is it LeBron? Is it Jordan? Is it Wilt? Is it Kareem? Who is the real GOAT of the NBA? Who is the solidified, right? I think too many times when we compare, we don't respect the greatness of both. So I'm not about to diss none of the players of the 90s because you don't get an Antetokounmpo, you don't get a LeBron James, you don't get Steph Curry's, Kyrie Irvings if you don't have Tim Hardaway Seniors, if you don't have Michael Jordans, you don't have Magic Johnsons, you don't have Grant Hills, you don't have, you know, my man, I just said his name, the Donker, you know what I'm saying? Sean Kemp's of the world, Dominique Wilkins of the world. Like, if you don't have those guys, the Dr. J's or whatnot, you don't get the guys of today, because you need something. You need a blueprint to have evolution, and that's what the game of today is, evolution. And that's all it is. There's no diss to our generation. There's no slight to them. The craziest part, people talk about, woo, what would have happened if LeBron would have went up against Michael Jordan? Well, what would have happened if they'd have played on a team together? Let's talk the impressiveness of that. Two highly opinionated GOATs. What would happen if they played together? Now, I know Kobe Bryant is another legend that we bring up in here, and people say, well, you know, stop disrespecting Kobe, Tone. How you keep going from LeBron to Jordan? What about Kobe Bryant? No disrespect to Kobe Bryant. And it might have been dope to see Kobe and Jordan play, but I see two of the same players, killers. You know what I mean? The guys that go out there, hey, we need 60 tonight, they're going to give you that. Killers. Excuse me. Not only is they going to kill something, but they're going out there to destroy the opponents. They're not out there to be your friend. LeBron's still probably going to dap you up after the game. Jordan is looking to embarrass you. And if you wearing Jordans when Jordan embarrass you, he's going to tell you to take your Jordans off. You know what I'm saying? That was the mentality. Kobe Bryant, the Lakers lost a game and they played so trash, and the team had on Kobe Bryant shoes, and I'm saying they played trash to an NBA level. Did y'all know after that game, Kobe Bryant went into that locker room, allegedly, and told all the players who was wearing his shoes to take them off? That's the type of killer mentality and leadership that Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant had, and I don't think that was a terrible thing. I think in order for you to be a general, sometimes you gotta be great. What they say in the Black Panther, T'Challa, you have to know sometimes, son, to be a great king, you must not be a great man. That's a real line. Sometimes to be a great general, you gotta be rough. I'm sorry, Scottie Pippen, Luke Longley, and Horace Grant, y'all going on the fuck Michael Jordan tour. I understand that. But you gotta understand, if Michael Jordan wasn't the guy he was, y'all probably wouldn't have had them championships. You gotta know that it's a full package. Stop just crying and say everybody with bald heads are narcissistic and have temper problems. We also 6-time champions, motherfuckers, and 50-0 like Floyd Mayweather until he went and got the surgery. But he's still a champ. Anyway, the point I'm making is, how cool would it have been to see Michael Jordan and LeBron on the same team? Now, keep in mind, Scottie Pippen, to his credit, is someone right. He don't get the credit he deserves when it comes to the Michael Jordan greatness. Everybody's acting as if Scottie Pippen was just somebody Mike took with him for 6 rings. Nah, Scottie was just as important to that team. Without Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen led the Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? So he was just as phenomenal. And the thing that made Scottie Pippen great to play with Michael Jordan is, when you're on a team with a killer, a guy that's going to score and need the ball, that means I got to defer from my game. A lot of times, Scottie Pippen running the offense, defending the best player on defense, a lot of things that he was doing wasn't going to show up in the stat sheet, but was necessary to win the game. I.e., while Michael Jordan himself, who said, I probably would not hang with Scottie Pippen off the court, but there's not any other player I wouldn't want as a teammate. So we want to do all this comparison. When we hate on LeBron James, oh, he only won the race because he ran his ass down there in Miami. But nobody talks the greatness of how cold you got to be and how much of a man and confident you got to be D. Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron, to know we got to share the light to win the championship. Y'all got to understand how great you got to be for that to work. On LeBron and Kyrie, Shaq and Kobe. We always add stuff that create the beefs, but nobody don't talk about how great it would be to see them play together, or, like I was saying, the what if. Because we know LeBron don't have a problem deferring. We know LeBron don't have a problem playing with a high IQ, something you also need to be a great leader and a champion, because LeBron has 4 of them things. You feel me? So I can see a killer like Michael Jordan. Hey, LeBron, just find me, feed me. I do what I do on offense. All I need you to do is go make sure they best player ain't getting nothing. And also run the offense and get the boards. What? A guy like LeBron, who's always going to put the team first, and also pad his stats a little bit, but Imagine him and MJ on the same team. Y'all talking about 6 championships. I say prime. We could be looking at 12 or at least 10. That's what you get when you add 6 and 4 together, because that's what both of them got. Greatness. Now, just because I said I think LeBron is the new GOAT, and that's only because I say the skill level of the NBA has evolved. It's a lot more great players in those positions now. That's my reasoning for saying it. Doesn't mean that I think Michael Jordan's any less, or vice versa, man. So maybe we should stop the comparison and respect greatness for what it is, because it won't be too long before LeBron is out there giving us that speech where he's done. Who else they gonna find to hate on? Anyway, Tony Mack, where it's always real, but it's always love. Peace.